Hi, I'm Chelsea. I'm the Geeky Ballerina, and I love helping students, teachers, and studio owners have joyful ballet classes every day. Joyful ballet at a competition studio is going to look really pretty different from joyful ballet at a pre-professional ballet school in regards to the pacing of the curriculum. We still have really high standards, absolutely high standards. You can have gorgeous ballet at a competition studio, but the way you pace and progress through a curriculum is really different. The difference in the pacing is due 100% to the amount of time spent in ballet class. Your dancers are amazing, your teachers are amazing, you just have fewer hours in the day to spend in a ballet class. So we move through the curriculum more slowly. It's pretty simple math, but I think because we see so many things on social media that are amazing, we forget that the amazing thing you saw on social media is not real, and successful, joyful ballet is grounded in reality. If you're the ballet teacher at a competition studio, one thing you really need to keep in mind is that these dancers have less trust in the process because they just haven't seen it as much. Again, we come down to just hours spent in the ballet bubble. This means that you need to be drawing really clear connections between what you are doing right now in class, how that is going to benefit their ballet in the future, how that is going to benefit their competition pieces in the future. The kids need you to connect those dots for them. And once they can see that we're not just doing pliés because we've been doing pliés for hundreds of years and why stop now, once they can see the purpose behind what you're doing, it's really easy to get buy-in from these kids. They are used to working hard. They like to work hard. They like to accomplish things. Competition dance is intense. You can't scare these kids away, but you can disconnect them away. So we just need to connect what we're doing with their own internal priorities. If you're the studio owner of a competition studio, my hat is off to you. That's a lot of work. You are keeping a lot of balls in the air. And it's not my intention to throw another ball at your face, but one of the things you can do that will really support your ballet faculty and your ballet program is now, before you get into the craziness of competition season, take a really honest accounting of what the scheduling did last year during competition season. That's a very long way of saying how many classes did you cancel during competition season? I'm not saying canceling the classes in favor of rehearsal was the wrong choice. There's no such thing as a right or wrong choice. It's what is right for you. And I'm not saying never cancel class for a rehearsal. Every school does that. Pre-professional ballet schools do cancel class in favor of rehearsal. It's called show week. We all do it, but you need to know, are you treating every competition weekend like a show week? Because if you are, that is dramatically cutting back the amount of class time that your teachers are going to have. Consistent class time is important both for your students' progress, but also for your teacher's sense of satisfaction. We become ballet teachers because we love ballet and we love sharing ballet with people and we love helping people progress towards their ballet goals. And when that cannot happen because of scheduling conflicts, it gets easier for feelings to get cold and prickly. It gets easier for miscommunications to happen. So this is why having a really clear understanding of how often you really do cancel classes is important, so that you can communicate that in advance to your teachers and you guys can come up with just expectations that are reasonable. One of the things that contributes significantly to a successful, joyful ballet program at a competition studio is education. The parents and the kids just have less exposure to ballet, and it's a really specific art form. It can be an acquired taste. Some people love it automatically. Some people develop a taste. Some people develop a respect for it, even though it's not really their thing. But education and opportunities for the students and the parents to see growth and appreciate progress are really a big part of creating momentum in your joyful program. There's a few different ways to do this. You can have ballet pieces in your spring recital. This only works if you are very strict about not reducing class time, because when are you gonna rehearse it? If you are willing to very strenuously hold that space so that ballet gets enough rehearsal for the kids to feel successful and the parents to see the progress, I think it's very impactful if you're able to do like a mini ballet, excerpts from Coppelia. It doesn't have to make sense. Coppelia doesn't even make sense on its own, or excerpts from, I don't know, you could do a Nutcracker in May. Something that is themed around a ballet and all of the dances are clumped together. It's easier to get into the ballet mindset and stay there and then go back into the competition mindset than it is to ping pong all over the place as an audience member. And again, we really want the performance to be an opportunity for the kids to enjoy their ballet and the parents to enjoy the ballet. So we want to make this as simple as possible for your clients to enjoy. Another option would be to make your winter show more ballet centric. A lot of places will do like a December holiday show. That is a good time to really show off your ballet program. Your ballet teachers might initially go, because they're like, we don't have time to get the kids ready. Yeah, you absolutely do have time to get the kids ready. You're just relying on the vocabulary and the skills that they built last year. We're used to starting in the fall, building the technique, and then using the technique that we've learned to create the spring performance. But we can totally flip-flop that. We can start in September, use the skills and the technique and the vocabulary that we learned before to build for a winter performance, and then build more technique and skills in the second semester. But it's definitely an option. It's just a little bit of a mind shift. My favorite way to help your students enjoy and notice their progress in ballet and help the parents enjoy and notice the progress in ballet is parent demonstration days. If you're the teacher and you just got all freaked out, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. No one is watching you. They are way too busy being proud of their own kid. And the great thing about a parent demonstration day is that you have so much flexibility. I just teach a class. It's not a new class. It's really not very nice to throw something new at people when you know someone's watching. So, it's all stuff that we've done before and we're comfortable with. But I just teach a regular class. I can create a really short little choreography at the end to show, but it's pretty low key. It's just a chance for the parents to come in and enjoy seeing their kid be successful. Really, at the end of the day, that's the most important part of a joyful ballet class, is when the parents and the dancers see the success and have an opportunity to celebrate it together. It's totally possible to have joyful, high-level ballet at a competition studio, but it takes a really solid plan. So you need to have really honest information about how your schedule adapts, and then you need to have a really solid game plan for where your ballet program is going to go. I'm not a fan of curricula that are time-bound, like you must reach point X by month Y, because it doesn't leave you the space that you need to adapt. So you need a system, a plan that is clear, but also can be flexible as stuff comes up. That also reduces your stress. And reduced stress is part of increased joy. I have created teaching resources that are available on my website, geekyballerina.com. You also can sign up for my monthly newsletter there, where I talk about a ballet technique tip and an element of artistry and how the two weave together. As always, I hope you have a really great class.